So if you're watching this video, it's pretty much likely that you're a twin flame and your twin flame is in a relationship with somebody else. Now this can be very difficult and painful and a bit confusing. So in this video, I'm going to break down kind of what you should be aware of, what you should be thinking about, and your kind of mindset so that it's going to be a bit more manageable and you know kind of like what's meant to happen. So firstly, it's important to remember that just because your twin flame is in a relationship with someone else, it doesn't mean that your connection with them is over. Twin flames have a deep and unbreakable bond. So no matter what happens, that connection is always going to be there. It's also important to remember that your twin flame's relationship with someone else is not a reflection of your worth or value. This relationship is happening for its own reason and it has nothing to do with you. Okay, so what can you actually do if your twin flame is in a relationship with someone else? So firstly, take care of yourself. It's a difficult situation and it's really important to prioritize your own well-being. This might mean taking some time out for yourself to process your feelings, or even just seeking support from friends and family. Just talking about it is going to really help you in this situation. Another few ways that you can take care of yourself would be things like meditating, having a good self-care routine, making sure that you really take time to just be present and just consider your feelings, maybe do some journaling and things like that. The next thing is you really need to trust the process. So the twin flame journey is not always smooth or easy. It's really important that you trust everything is happening for a reason or some bigger divine purpose. Trust that your twin flame's relationship with someone else is part of the journey and it will ultimately lead to a deeper connection with them. Now, I know that's a lot easier said than done. Of course, when it's actually happening, when you see them with someone else or when you know they're with someone else, it's going to be a bit more confusing and difficult and a bit harder to see how that could be some part of some divine plan. But it is all happening for a reason and there is, a process that these things go through. It's most likely they just need to work through something on their own, and then as soon as that's happened, as soon as that's done, and as soon as you're ready, then you will basically reunite and the universe will find a way to make that happen. Next, you need to be patient. So it's natural and quite normal to want to rush these things and try and force a reunion with your twin flame, but it's really important to be patient and just trust that things will happen in their own time. This will happen when you're both completely ready. So I know it can be confusing or difficult. It might seem like it's never going to change, but it is happening for a reason. You should really just try and trust the process. I know that's a lot easier said than done. Like when it's actually happening, it's going to be difficult, but just try and trust the process. It really helps to follow these tips and to be patient, to do self-care routines, to be journaling, especially with your feelings and emotions. It's much better to journal and write them down than keep them all bottled up inside, especially when you having different emotions and feelings every single day, and it can get overwhelming if you don't actually get them out on paper and journal. So if you don't already journal, that's a very big tip, is just to make a document on your laptop or phone, or even just a physical notepad, and really just start writing down how you actually feel in each day. And what you'll find is that over the course of a month, your feelings actually will fluctuate quite a bit. So you'll notice that some days you feel worse than others, and really try and be aware of why that is. Is it certain triggers? Is it a certain line of thinking, and then one thought leads to another, and then that makes you feel bad that day? Try and notice and be aware of what specifically makes you feel worse or better, and that will really help you with the process. We do actually have some free training for you. If you click the link in the description, you can watch a free training on how to reunite faster and how to more speed this process up. So if you haven't already seen that, you should check that out and leave a comment letting us know what you think about this. Where are you at in this journey? We'd love to know. See you later.